Hey, this will be a video chart on TSNP. Very interesting chart. Was watching this one today. Didn't pick up any shares, but it will remain on my radar next week. For the main reason, just it's been getting volume, and with plays like this, not to state the obvious, but they need some nice solid volume in order to get moving. And the chart's been getting it, and today finally started to show some movement. Unfortunately, the bears knocked it back down, so it's very clear that there are still some sellers in this. But a couple different possible scenarios going on that I want to kind of go over. Obviously one will be a bullish one, and the other one just pretty neutral. But the first one that might be going on, and once more, keep in mind I'm saying might. I have no idea if this is the case. But there's been quite a bit of accumulating. You look down here, you can see that quite a few people picked up shares right down here in this area on the 3 days before today. So then with today's explosion, this could have been them just selling, and this would have just been all retail profit taking. So in other words, no financiers selling, no dilution, nothing like that. Just simply retail people that accumulated here were selling, and with today's upwards move, maybe all these people that have bought down here are now cleared up, and with any sort of continued volume, a move back up will now be much lighter because, like I said, these people have sold their shares now. They're out, so now it can move up easier. That's one possible solution, and that's the ideal one. Where obviously, if this is going to get another kind of nice bounce, that's what you want to see. Now the other one is kind of more the nasty one, where maybe it was some sort of financiers or dilution, something like that, and that's why it got hammered back down. Like I said, I have no idea which one it was. But those are pretty much the two possible things right now. The key thing to watch, though, is going to be this level right here, this support level at 0005. This has held as support. I'm not going to count, but you can see multiple times the price has bounced off this area. So as long as this holds, then technically the chart's still hanging in there, and this bottoming pattern that has been going on for about the past 2 months will hold. Now, in terms of resistances on any sort of bounce, the key one right now is just going to be simply where the profit taker stepped in today. I'm going to leave that one skinnier, because if it does head back up here, I think that's going to be a case where this was just a retail selling, profit taking, getting out from the people that bought in down here. So if it does approach there, I don't think it's going to put up too much of a fight. But I think the more key resistance level that will probably put up much more of a fight and be more stubborn. Sorry about that, I had a phone call, and to be honest, I don't remember exactly where I was, so I'll just start where I think, and if I repeat myself, I apologize. But with any sort of upwards move, all that's going to do is imply that this was pretty much just retail here, and I don't think this is going to be too thick. But the ultimate level I think that we're looking at to try to get through in terms of resistances is going to be up here at 0.0015. Let me make it a little thicker to represent more of a key resistance. The reason for that is if we look through the history of the chart price-wise, you can see that the price has bounced off it multiple times. So it's one of these levels where it'd probably be pretty stubborn to get through. But on the flip side of that, the more stubborn a level is to get through, when the price does get through it, the higher the move and momentum that can come from it. So for the time being, looking at 0.0013, but more importantly 0.0015 as the resistance levels. And if those can fall, then I think the price could make a nice little move. But who knows? We'll have to see. Hopefully this was just a retail profit-taking day here. But the good thing about charts is, it'll show us what's going on. If we just continue to get sideways action, then this all here was pretty much just nothing. But if we can get some increased volume and some upwards movement, then that's showing that the price can move, which means that there's no significant selling or anything like that going on. So if there are any other questions on the chart, please let me know. If not, I'd encourage you to check out bullwarriorstocks.com. If you go there and sign up for the free newsletter, you'll be sent a free ebook. And with your newsletter subscription, you'll get chart setups, trade ideas, educational pieces, all sorts of things from penny stocks up to big boards. So there's a good variety sent for everybody, and it's all free. So I'd encourage you to head to the website, sign up, and see what it's all about. One more time, this was TSNP. Thanks for listening, and enjoy your weekends.